You're probably looking at this and saying, Buzz, have you taken leave of your senses? Well, maybe.
Well, you're crazy.
You're looking at a 1984 or 1985 Quasar television, model WP2145XR.
It looks awful.
This has been sitting in my garage 2 or 3 years. I've never plugged it in, but I'm going to plug it in today, and we're going to see if this thing does anything.
Plug it in, Joe, and we'll see what happens.
And I don't even know if this is even remotely possible to fix. So this may be just a one-part video ending in a can't be fixed verdict. But today, I will plug this in with you watching, and we'll see if it works. It's a very attractive TV.
Oh, good Lord!
Cube-shaped, bright red, which is my favorite color. Let's take a look at it. Here's the on-off, volume, channel, intensity, hue, bright, and picture. I believe this is a color TV.
I find that racist.
Here's the rear of it. Looks like the antenna here is still attached. The antenna holder here broke off so it doesn't snap in place. And this is a solid state TV.
Cool.
But I'm anxious to see if this works, so let's get the Variac out and plug it in. Don't go away. I got this TV free.
He said, it's for free. I said, sure.
The gentleman who gave it to me, I believe, said his mother had it, and I don't remember if he said it worked or not. So I got my box here, and I got the Variac. Let's plug it in.
Let's see if it works. Plug it in.
The variac is hot, and the box is hot.
Are you ready to rock?
I believe pushing that in makes it come on. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 1985 TV, will it come up or not? Let's take some bets here, alright? I'll lay you 2 to 1 that it comes up. Any takers?
Not with my money.
Ah, you cheapskates. Alright, here we go. Let's watch the volts and the amps.
Spit it out. Or are you trying to build suspense?
30 volts. And not even a pop out of here. 60 volts. You sure took the bet. Looks like we got a dead TV here. Let's just let me hit that switch on and off again, see what happens. Whoa. What happened? Let me turn it down. Hit the switch again.
Be careful.
I don't know what that's about.
What's wrong?
That's weird. I can hold the switch in and I hear some audio coming from it. What was that? Oh, look.
Did you see what I saw?
But the switch is not staying in. It's a push button that goes down then up. Maybe the switch is broken.
No shit.
Let's see if we can change the channel here. Turn that down.
How could you do that to a 54 Super Zenith? This TV is a classic.
Interesting. Well, I won the bet. Give me my money, you guys who bet.
I said you've got to pay it.
Don't know what's going on with the switch.
It's broken!
Now you quit playing around and do your job, you four-legged python.
It's drawing almost 0.7 amps. Picture tube is nice and bright. This might be an easy repair, if it needs to be repaired at all. We'll have to take it apart here. Looks like there's 2 screws here.
Screw you, pal.
And 2 here. And that may slide out. Okay, I've got 4 screws loose.
Buzz, please don't screw this thing up.
Looks like there's a connector up here. That must be the antenna. Oh, there it is. It's got a Matsushita
Clark, watch your language.
picture tube. Says A26JAS31X. If that means anything to anybody. I think the first thing we should do is maybe take this board out here and take a look at the switch. See if it's physically broken. There's 2 screws here. Oh. There's a switch. Okay, I've got the switch hooked up to the meter. So if I touch here, I get nothing. So let me just push the button in. I get nothing when it goes in. If I hold it in, press it in, and we get the power. So I guess that switch is bad. I could jumper the switch. Alright, I've jumpered the switch over here, and I put tape around it. So we're going to plug it in again and power it up and see what we get. Okay, let's try it here. Since the switch is hardwired here, it's on. So I'm going to be careful bringing this up, because before it was spiking a lot. This only goes up to 1 amp. So let me just do it slow here. Oh, see that?
Easy does it.
There's 30 volts, 60. It's about 110 volts there. Now all I get is that horizontal line in the middle there. I don't know what that's about. That's what we used to do in the old days.
Brings back the good old days.
This could have had a problem with a component there that had worked after not being on for a few years. And since it warmed up, now it's not working.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't think I screwed anything up, taking that top board out to take the switch out.
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, I ran this by Brendan, and he said to check the yoke. There should be a cable going down to the board.
You should be careful.
This cable goes to the yoke, and it plugs into the board, so I'm going to pull that off. Okay, I got my meter here. I'm going to check continuity here. There's 4 wires here, so 2 of these should have continuity, and the other 2 should have continuity. So I'll just stick this on here. Keep my eye on the meter.
Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing there. Alright, we got almost 19 volts.
Huh?
So that's this wire and this wire. So the other one should be the second one and the end one.
I'm confused.
So that's 12 ohms. So we have continuity on the yoke. So he was thinking that has something to do with the vertical not working. The yoke could be bad, but that looks like it's okay. So I'm just going to plug that back in and poke around a little bit more here. Don't go away. Well, I've been poking around for about an hour, just looking at caps to see if anything is blown or anything burnt. And I haven't found anything. And I was looking on the schematic for some of these adjustments here. This one is this is sharpness, horizontal hold, vertical hold, and there's a vertical height. So I played with that, and I get nothing out of that. I was thinking that that may be bad, but then I looked on this switch here. This one says service and one says normal.
Oh, brother.
Look where that's on. It's on the service
Oh, brother.
See, this rotates back and forth.
You big dummy.
I think I may have accidentally pushed that towards the service mode. I don't know what the service mode is. Maybe they put it in that mode when they hook something up to it. But I'm going to plug this in and see if there's any difference. You know, I fixed a few TVs over the years. The first time was when I was 16. Let's take a look at my very first attempt, way back in 1968. Submitted for your approval? Here is Young Buzz, starring in The Television.
There's a curse on our village. The curse of Frankenstein.
Your father was Frankenstein, and your mother was the Lightning.
No! 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 No!
I told you we should have not have seen it.
You're going to give him life?
Yes. I'm giving him another brain.
Okay, I'm just going to plug it in here.
Here we go, folks.
It looks pretty good.
Okay, that switch is still in the service mode, so I'm going to rotate that over to the normal mode. Let's see what we get here.
Woo! Boy, that's pretty, huh?
Well, what do you know? Service mode. Normal mode.
Excellent.
I've got an analog to digital converter box that I'm going to hook this up to. We'll see if we get anything on here. Got a slight complication here. The other end of my cable here is messed up, so I'm going to have to plug in this part. Hold that with the clamp like that. Alright, let's power this puppy up. So here it goes. Keep your fingers crossed.
I fixed it. It's working pretty good now.
I get sound, but no picture. Oh, there it goes.
Crossing into Vancouver in the southbound lane, coming through North Portland. Not too bad, a little bit crowded, but not much slowing.
your way down towards the Fremont and Markham bridges. Coming down from Vancouver, that line has lightened up after we had an earlier.
That looks pretty good.
This morning, looking a lot better right now.
Let me go to another channel here.
Area right where Columbia meets Lombard.
Well, what do you know, Jim? We're getting to the Rama Farm after all. Let's get out of here.
That's Me TV. I Love Lucy. This remote has a thing called zoom, where we can get the picture up.
Lucy, I'm sorry. Is this your wife?
Why, sure.
Look how clear that thing is.
Lucy, whatever you're up to, cut it out.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Look at the way this place looks.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, Tony. You should have seen it before I cleaned it up.
It's a regular pig pen.
Oh, it ain't a regular one, but it'll do. You know we don't keep pigs in here, just chickens.
Jim, please, Jim. No, look, believe me, this place has never looked like this before.
I call that a success. Now all I have to do is fix the switch. I think we're in business.
I'll explain.
Okay, explain.